was that a good trailer? Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh. So, as you can tell, I really enjoyed the Wonder Woman trailer. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, this this trailer was so good. So freaking good. So anyway, what was I gonna say about this trailer? Well, obviously it was good, but no, I think this is the most anticipated comic book movie for me right now. Even though, yeah, Batman v Superman didn't really get me hyped into this new universe, this one was, and yes, I understand it's a trailer, you know, trailers can make a bad movie look good, you know. The best trailer can make the worst movie look good. Let's not dilute ourselves. Remember Prometheus and a few other trailers that come to mind? Anyway, but if you enjoyed Batman v Superman, yes, I did see the Ultimate Edition. Still didn't change my mind on it, although it did fix a few things. Didn't exactly change my mind on anything. Still didn't care for it. But if you liked it, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. But this movie gives me a little more hope. Alongside, this and Suicide Squad, give me a little more hope for this DC universe. Still not interested, still leery about Justice League, though. But anyway, so the story looks like it's going to revolve Diana in World War I, and yeah, some people are making jokes of like, oh, Wonder Woman, the first Avenger. Yeah, but this is also how Wonder Woman got her start, fighting in the World Wars. It's sometimes said World War I, and other times it's World War II. They kind of change it a bit in her origins a few times. But yeah, I think it's a cool idea of having a World War I story set, because yeah, the entire world was just fighting each other. To quote one of my history teachers back in high school, the best way to describe World War I was it was one giant bar fight. That's the best way to look at it. One guy picked a fight with another, then another country was like, hey man, help me out. And then that country jumped in, and that country went, hey man, help me out. And then another one jumped in, just turned into one giant, it was just one giant bar brawl. That's how my history teacher described World War I. It was one giant bar brawl all across Europe. So, Wonder Woman is now in that bar brawl. So, what was I gonna say? With Wonder Woman, we do see that she is, Steve Trevor does land on Themyscira, and now Wonder Woman has to send him back, and in the midst of it all, she gets thrown into this conflict. She gets thrown into this massive conflict to which there is no possible escape, she has to fight her way out. One thing I want to mention with this trailer is that, wow, this really does feel like an Indiana Jones movie, especially, how Chris Pine carries himself. Like, there's some moments in here where like, that's something a young Harrison Ford would say, just like, man, he's really trying to be, Indiana here, right? Anyway, but no, I know, yeah, most of the movies in Indiana Jones took place in World War II, but yeah, it does have that fun adventure feel of a Indiana Jones film, is what I'm trying to say. It also looks like they're going to be doing the Perez origin for Wonder Woman, where she said, Zeus gave me life. But however, doesn't exactly say that, because I've heard reports that they might do the New 52 origin where Zeus is her father. I've heard that, and, it does, that quote does leave open-ended. That does actually leave open-ended, so it could mean that she was, the whole born from clay thing, or it could be, yeah, Zeus gave me life by boning my mom. So that could easily be the other case right there. That could equally be the other major case right there for this. Another thing I want to bring up is that I was not aware that Danny Huston was in this film. I had no idea that Danny Huston was in this film. And obviously, I think he's going to be playing a villain, just saying, from the attire he's wearing. I'm aware, again, that the Nazis were not part of World War I. They were they were World War II, but at the time, this is the time when the Kaiser ruled, and everyone just ganged up on Germany towards the end. But, with I think the character he might be playing, and this is a rumor that's been going around, he might be playing a character called Baron von Blitzkrieg, who is this very, you can tell what, it was the 40s when he was made, or was he a Marvel character? Baron von Blitzkrieg. He's such a it's such an on-the-nose name at the time. But anyway, there's also been a lot of rumor of could it be Cersei in this movie? Could it be Lucia Vambarda in this film? Could it be Ares? You know, Ares would actually make a lot of sense, because this is supposed to be, at the time, World War I was known as the Great War, where everyone was just, no one expected World War II to be even bigger, but World War I at the time was supposed to be like a war so bad that, you know, it could have brought on the end of the world. If they only knew. So yeah, it would make a lot of sense that Ares would be behind all this, but then again, at the same time, I would kind of like to save Ares for another time, you know, save him for another film. Man, we got to see more of the lasso, and I know some people are saying, oh, it's a little more muted, but at the same time, I can actually see color in this film. I can actually see color and brightness, and even on Wonder Woman's uniform, yeah, it's a little more muted, but this time it's a little more, I can accept it a little more of less muted colors around her, because it's war. She's in the middle of a goddamn war. You know, there's gonna be fog and gas and all this other shit, and the sun's not exactly going to be shining over a smoke-filled battlefield. But you can actually see color. It's not really muted. There is some muted color there, but at the same time, it's usually when you see her costume, it's in the middle of like a darkened area because it's goddamn war. It's not exactly a bright and sunny day every day, especially in this time. If you know World War I, then you know that trench fighting is hell. Trench fighting is complete, utter goddamn hell. So, I think this is really cool. I was actually, when they showed the teaser poster, I was kind of like, yeah, they're probably going to show a trailer tomorrow, aren't they? But when they showed the teaser poster, I was like, oh my god, is that color in a DC movie? What? What is this magic? What is this sorcery I see before me? Anyway, so as you can tell, really hyped for this. While I am excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Thor Ragnarok, and Spider-Man Homecoming, and, well, Justice League I'm a little leery on, but at the same time, Wonder Woman right now is my most anticipated superhero film as of this time. Again, hyped for the other films, but this is the one I rank as most hyped so far. We got to see the Lasso of Truth in action. I was afraid they were going to abandon the lasso, but nope, it looks like it's going to be used. So anyway, you guys tell me, what did you guys think of the Wonder Woman trailer? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.